guys, well today we've got it's a late unboxing, I guess. It's almost 4 AM in the morning. It's stinking hot here, so it's nice and cool, it's quiet, no noises outside. So this came from the good old US of A, again from eBay. Made things a hell of a lot easier for someone like me. I've been waiting for something like this for a good while. I think I know what it is, but let's just double check. Have a look to here, the box has been a little bit crushed. The last couple of boxes I have also been a bit damaged as well, so hopefully inside is fine. I've been looking out for one of these for a good while. Not this one specifically, but something in the general range. So let's see what we got. Of air bagging. It's good. It's the crushed side. Oh yeah, that's okay. Wasn't expecting this to be so light. Yes, check these out. Box seems to have come through nicely. So yeah, here we have the Golden Axe skeletons. I've been looking for a good skeleton figure for years. I had a rubber one in the 70s. They were jigglers, absolutely loved it. But I've had my eye out for a decent one for many, many years. I just haven't really been searching, I guess. But if something popped up, and Fwoosh Toys have one too, but for the price I can get one of these, or two of these. So yeah, if you don't know the game, Golden Axe was a Sega Mega Drive game, which I also had, and the good thing about it was you could actually ride the animals and the creatures. And there's a whole series. I didn't even know this existed. It just popped up one day when I was browsing through eBay. So this is, I think it's Series 1, the first wave. They've also come in pink, gold, dark grey. There's been all sorts of releases, but I just wanted some white ones so I could stick them in Castle Grayskull. So let's open it up and have a look. This is so cool. Let's have a look on the back here first before we do. So it comes with a shield. It's very similar to the Master of the Universe vibe, which I wanted these. I know there are some Skeleton Warriors coming at the end of this year, but I just wanted these particular ones anyway. I just wanted a good skeleton figure in general. And from the reviews I've been seeing, these are the kick-ass ones. So this here, it's a Storm collectible. This was out in 2019, I believe, when they were first released. It was some special event. I really can't remember. But yeah, let's check it out. The only thing is, I don't like it when they don't misrepresent the images here. It doesn't really look like that, but that's fine, because I want it to look like this. These guys are badass looking. So here, let's just open it up. There's a couple of smaller ones on eBay that I looked over. They're a little bit too cute for my liking, but yeah, after so many years of just waiting around, I mean, like again, I wasn't actively seeking any of these, but yeah, they just popped up at the right time. I should be buying tyres for my new wheels for my car, but I can wait a month. Which way is it supposed to open? I guess this way's better. And these look cool. The other figures I mind to display, these ones, I actually just like to stick around the room and play with them actually. Look at this, that's so cool. So we have two different shields, the little skull logo, some swords, and there's something I've still got to get used to, all these different little hands, which is trippy, but yeah. So, let's see what we can do here. Keep all the plastics intact. Oh, this is cool too. Before we go into that, something else in the box. Ah, sweet. Okay, so it's just a backing card. I remember when these graphics were fantastic. This is coming from the 8-bit to the 16-bit. It was a whole new world. So if you've ever played this, these would actually rotate around to pick a character. I was always this guy, obviously. And you could also do 2-player, which is a bonus as well. So my favourite game of all time would be Double Dragon. So but this was a fantasy version, so it kind of felt like a 3D gauntlet. But yeah, this is good memories. I can't remember the music, but yeah, I used to love this game. I had one of the first Sega Mega Drives in Mount Gambier. Most people didn't even know what it was when I got it back in the, what was it, 89 or 90 when it was released, maybe even earlier. I can't remember. I had an Neo Geo after that, and I get confused with the dates. But yeah, that's really, really cool. You can do that as a display backing, but I'd rather just keep it in there. Put that to the side. So yeah, where was I? So I've got a nice little broadsword. Good thing about this, it's about the same size as the Masters of the Universe stuff, so I should be able to interchangeably swap all the stuff. It's got a nice metallic sheen, almost the same silver that I'm painting with my car and all the other bits I'm painting, so that's a nice match. Very beautifully detailed. Can't quite tell if that's ornate or not. My eyes aren't good enough. No, it's not. It's just a basic handle, which is fine. Very, very cool. So, okay, let's just get one of these guys out. We've got the shield. The shield's just sitting in here. This seems to have it's been rubbed off a little bit. I'm not sure if that's normal for these. It's very, very light. Nicely detailed though. This feels reasonably sturdy, which is good because yeah, they don't have any muscles, so that helps. Nice little kind of burnished effect on there. I don't know if that's coming up on camera. The skull's pretty good. Could have been a little bit more evil, but that's fine. I dig it. Let's just check this one as well. Okay, so they seem to be all like that. It's basically look like weathering, I guess, which is fine. Oops. Yeah. Okay, left and right shield, so you can keep your face up. Nice. And these guys look good. Oh. They're ridiculously light. So we've got a little sponge in here to protect his ribcage from being crushed. Yeah, we'll just leave that somewhere. And here we have him. This is so cool. Excellent. All skeletons these days should have an opening jaw. There's just no reason for them not to have that anymore, which is cool. Moves around nicely. Just being delicate with it, just to know how strong these guys are. Let's just see if I can get you a close up there. Yeah, that opens quite well. I like that. It's got the, what was his name? Harryhausen, the old stop animation type of skeletons back in the day from the 60s, if you're familiar with them. Can't remember the guy's actual name, but he was king of yeah, stop motion stuff. But they have that very specific type of skull, not a basic natural one, which is fine. The mandible's quite good, not like my Skeletor from the Masters of the Universe, which is kind of loose. But if I heat it up, I might be able to get it fixed. But look at that. There's some beautiful shading on the skull. Up here around the temple. I used to draw skulls all the time, so I'm quite intimate with these little fellas. Got the nice cranium look on the back. It's almost not so much a white, but like a bluey white. Collarbone's cool. Got the nice little rib cage. He's articulated in the pelvic area there, and here, so he's got a double joint, so he can bend over. If there was anything meant for ball sockets, it was these guys. I'm not quite sure. It's a little bit. Okay, yeah, I'm just worried about these things going to break. It's so delicate looking. Man, yeah, you can see the ball joints here. The bones look good. I guess you just pull these hands off. I'm worried about breaking it, but evidently it's meant to do it. It's a little bit squishy too, so it's kind of resilient, the rubber, which is nice. It's not super hard plastic. The joints are quite nice. I'm not sure how far these are supposed to bend. Yeah, alright. Yeah, that's pretty good. I guess that's supposed to how it goes. Yeah. Let's take a look at his legs. So he's got his patella there. It's kind of nice. Kneecap, for those who don't know. It's got the perfect ball sock in the hip joint here, as it should, being a skeleton. It's not hindered by any clothing or stuff, but I'm sure you could do like robes or something like that to make it a little bit cooler. His legs seem a little bit long. This dude's a 6'6" looking dude. He's not a 5'7" fella for sure. Yeah, that's fine. The feet bend nicely. And if you look here too, he's got a little articulation on the toes here, which is nice. Look at that. Not sure how much you're supposed to bend it up. A little bit. That's fine. That's good. That's well, so you can do a kingari if you need to. That's a type of karate kick. I used to teach karate, so yeah, you can do all the little karate moves as well, which is nice. Or Michael Jackson if you so wish. Yeah, but he's stiff enough that if I want to do some stop motion or something silly, it's possible. So he's got a nice little head turn there, but he only looks up to about that far. I don't want to be too rough with him. Yeah, you can see that kind of stops it here. But man, this guy's good. So just see if we can stand him up by himself. Let's have a look. His feet are quite large too, but obviously, oh, there you go. Yeah, so let's see if you can. Not sure if this is a. No, it's not a gripping hand. This one, as you can see, it's kind of all filled in. Not sure if you could. Oh, yeah. Even without the proper hand to do the shield, he kind of holds it. You could use these for Evil Dead as well. All sorts of things. Why skeletons are so cool. I'll still get the Master of the Universe version ones as well when they finally release. But yeah, these are so cool. I just wanted a proper skeleton. Yes, I'm sure you can pose him in all sorts of ways. I think this has got a ball joint this way. Does it bend this way? Yeah, it looks like it bends. Just careful. So I think this is a 7-inch scale from what I understand. Obviously the other fella's exactly the same, so I won't get him out. Let's just have a look at the hands that we have available as well. I just want to have these guys sitting around. They amuse me. Great. So if we have a look here. Have some distant gestures here. This looks like the gripping hand for the sword. Okay, so there must be a connect with a little peg or something. I'm guessing this goes in here. Oh, wow, that's good. You can see how flexible that went in. See? His little thumb there, so that's good. So there's no real fear of breaking it. Handles that nicely. This is a pointing finger, which is nice if you want him to be menacing there. This is a cool one too. Like it's crawling out of the depths of the Dweller Souls on Castle Grayskull. That's pretty sweet. And this one just looks like a general hand by the look of it. You can see the metacarpals, the finger bones here. They're really nicely detailed for how small they are. They're a little bit flexible too, as you can see there. It's really, really cool. So that's nice. So, I'll just try to take one of these off and see if... Okay, so there's a little peg on the arm. That's the first time I pulled anything off these new toys. So that's a plus for me. So I guess we just push this one on. It fits on relatively easy too. Let's just see if we can put the sword in. And there's a different arm for this one obviously, but I just want to have a quick look. I guess this one would be for the shield, I'm not quite sure. Or maybe even this one. Alright, so that's his left hand. Try not to get them all confused. So we've got his see if he can hold all this up under his own weight. With a bit of decent balance. He is standing on a tower, by the way, so it doesn't make it any easier. His spine's not that healthy, just like mine. There we go. Yeah, so he looks good. Absolutely awesome. I couldn't be happier with these fellas. What I'll do is I'll do some comparisons with the Master of the Universe figures, because that's basically what I want to display them with. I don't want to get anything smaller than, say, Masterverse or Classics figures, just so they scale nicely with each other. There's a bit of flex in the shoulder here for it to move as well, which I think is supposed to be normal. Yeah, but you do want to be careful though. Yeah, so you can see how good these things would look in dioramas and some lighting, which I will do. It's a bit late right now, but yeah, I just wanted to get open so I can have a fiddle with them. Yeah, it's cool. So yeah, we'll do some comparisons with the other figure I have and see if we can stick him in Castle Grayskull. Just see if he's too oversized or not. Yeah, these are really, really cool. So yeah, I'll see you in a tick, and we'll have a look around. Cheers. Actually, before I do go, let's just see if you can hold some Grayskull weapons to the original vintage figures. So here's He-Man. Let's see how big he looks there. You can, yeah, he's quite a bit different. Yeah, these are endless hours of amusement. And I love that the mandible is reasonably tight too, which is good. Such a great sculpt on the face. Beautiful. Is that? Yeah, I don't know if that looks up. You can actually see his teeth as well. Not sure if that's focusing or not. It's really cool. Okay, yeah, you can see he's the difference is substantial. This has been, I guess, what's this, a 5.5? This is close to 7 inch. If he stands up straight. Yeah, these guys are all a bit squatty. But he is a skeleton, so yeah, he's not going to have much weight on him. So let's just see if we can put some He-Man stuff on him. Now this obviously won't fit because, oh no, I stand corrected. Those fingers are actually open. We can do that. sure if that will fit in there though. There we go. Gotta be careful. This it's very fragile, this shield. But yeah, you can see that works too. Could use the other hands obviously to hold the shield better. Ooh. Trunk Skelebones. This is Skelebob, by the way, and the other one is Skeledave. You got to name your skeletons. Just pop there for now. It's pretty fun just messing around with all the accessories that come with the Masters of the Universe stuff. It's really cool. I've got some old Star Wars figures too. You might be able to even hold the machine guns and stuff. I'll have to go have a look. Yeah, nah, that's cool. I love these guys. Fantastic. Let's see if you can do pop that out. Looks like with the there you go. I mean, obviously his sword is nicer and scaled up a bit. Obviously, that looks cool too if you need to. He's got a plethora of choices there, which is nice. Yeah, he's quite easy to stand up too. He's not too bad. Obviously a little bump will knock him over, but he is dead, remember. Yeah, that's cool. Alright then. Alright, that's the first part of the video. I'll unbox all the other stuff and yeah, we'll see what he looks like with the 7-inch Master of the Universe He-Man and Skeletor, and then we'll stick him in Castle Grayskull. See how big he looks. Cheers guys. Alright, before I go to bed, I've been fiddling around with this here. You can see finally I've got a figure that actually sits in the castle chair or the throne properly. He looks so cool. He's a little bit a little bit big to stand up, but damn does he look cool like that. Very sweet. Alright guys, we'll stick him in some different other poses and stuff and see what we can do. Man, I love skeletons. They're a lot of fun to play with. Alrighty guys, I'll see you in a tick. Okay guys, and here is a comparison with Skeletor from the 40th anniversary twin pack with He-Man. I finally got him out of the box there. And yeah, his joints are really difficult to move, but yeah, I finally got him to stand up there nicely, and you can tell that the skeletons fit quite well. They really do. I'll stand them next to each other in a minute. They're just a smidge taller than Skeletor himself, but that's fine. You can always bend his knees a little bit like they do with the Master of the Universe figures, but they do suit it really nicely, especially in a battle pose. You could barely tell knees are bent. They're doing all sorts of stuff, but yeah, no, it looks really nice. So Skeletor's got a couple of skeleton henchmen, which is pretty cool. So yeah, I'll just put them side by side. You can really tell. Move this fella up. Yeah, you can see there's not much difference. It's the skeleton's slightly taller, I guess. These are about 7-inch. He-Man's a little bit taller, but Skeletor's slightly shorter than He-Man, so He-Man should be about the same size as the skeletons. But yeah, no, they look really good together. Stand him up there together. Anytime you want a balanced fella. There we go. Man, they look really cool. I love these skeletons. I've been playing around them for the last couple of days. So yeah, I better get this video finished. But there you have it. You've got the Golden Axe skeletons. If you can pick some up, I think they suit a bunch of toys and scenarios. And they add a bit of colour to the Castle Grayskull as well. Just another little quick picture of that one, and yeah, that'll do. Thanks guys. I got another couple of figures to go, and then I got to get back onto my car, but they're just some second-hand classic figures that are coming, but as soon as they do, I'll make a video on those. Appreciate it, people. Cheers.